Hey everybody, welcome back to the HillBilly Voodoo channel. It's been brought to my attention recently that not everyone out there knows how to take a tire off of a rim. I say, you don't know how to take it? Well, I do it every day. Well, obviously, not everybody out there has to take a tire off of a rim every day. People have probably never ever done it in their lives, probably never ever will, and have probably never ever seen it done. So this is how I do it. This is by no means the proper way to do it, but it is an easy way to do it. First, you take the valve core out. This here is your valve stem. This here is your valve core tool. Put that in there, like that, and you turn it. First, you have to be able to see what you're doing, and I didn't put my glasses on this morning, so we're just kind of winging it here. If I can do it without being able to see what I'm doing, then anybody can do it. This tire doesn't have any air in it already. We got our valve core out because this tire is super cracked all the way around the outside, and it is pretty much garbage. What is your next step? Well, you need to find a way to push the side of this tire down off of this rim bead. Well, what are we going to use to do that? Well, you could use your car jack for one. You put your car jack here, put your car jack underneath your car in a spot that's not going to smash anything really expensive or really important, and you push down. Crank your car jack, push down. That will push this bead down into this tire well here. That's the first step. I'll show you how I do this. You guys probably are not going to have this type of equipment, but I'll show you how I do it. You throw your tires out here on the ground in the mud somewhere, and this is my hydraulic helper. She is going to help me push down on that bead right there and break that tire loose. A tricky thing to do here when you're operating two different sticks and trying to operate a camera and see without your glasses on. But as you can see, all we do is push down and it pulls the bead off the tire. If these were good tires and we wanted to reuse them, we probably wouldn't get so aggressive, but these things are complete garbage, so that's what it is. We've now flipped the tire over, and we're just going to push down on the bead on the other side and break that one free. One day I'll invest in one of those camera tripod thingy bobbers, and I will set this up in a way that people will see it and won't get all motion sick and stuff like that. But anyways, we're just pushing down on this other bead and separating it. That right there, boys and girls and children of all ages, is the hardest step in the process of changing a tire. So now that we got that bead all separated, we're going to take some prying tools. We got a broken pry bar and a fairly long screwdriver. We're going to pry this tire off of the rim. I'm going to make sure that the bead is pushed down into the well of the rim Stuff your pry bar in there. These are not exactly the proper tools to be using, but it's what I found on the floor, and I really don't feel like fighting my toolbox for the other ones. So keep prying around the inside of the tire. Shouldn't take a super amount of force. These tires are very rotten and garbage. Otherwise, if I wanted to save them, I'd be using some type of lube like dishwasher soap or WD-40 or whatever's dripping out of my nose. But anyway, we've now separated the bead from the top. Stir it up like that. If you have to, get it centered in the well again, because if it's not down in that well, it's not going to come out of it. Get that down in there like that. Stuff your pry bar in there. Usually, you could work these enough that you don't really need. Once you get it pried out like that, you can stuff your fingers in there and pinch them a bunch of times and get some blood blisters and get a bunch of dirt on your fingers. But you can pull, clear them out like that. That's all there is to it. Now you've taken the tire off of a rim. Chances are, if these are your tires and you've had it for a while and they're rotten, you've probably tried to put some of that slime stuff in there that fixes the tire as well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you're definitely going to regret when you go to take that tire off and that goo is all over you. So if this has helped you out at all, great. Give me a thumbs up. Maybe leave some comments on if you know of an easier way to do it, but I'm pretty sure you don't, because I do everything pretty much half-assed. And subscribe, because maybe someday you'll get some more ideas that you can use. Until next time, thanks. Oh, and I'll show you how I just filmed that without a tripod. Take a look at that HillBilly Voodoo right there, hey? Got myself a little wood clamp jammed into the end of my floor jack. A little wood clamp was holding my camera up. Hey, who needs a $500 tripod when you got some HillBilly Voodoo?